Good morning, everybody. It's Therese McAuliffe here from Lighting the Way, and it is the 10th of the 11th, 2024. So tomorrow is the 11th of the 11th, the amazing 1111 portal. So there are so many people thinking about this portal, and that consciousness itself is going to just make it a very, very, very powerful day for us to align really with our inner self. I feel the light coming in just as I said that. In Ireland is quite dull at the moment, but the sun has just peeped through as I said that. So it really is about igniting that flame within us and just allowing it to shine and burn off all of that stuff that we have been harboring for many, many years, and especially over the last few years, that confusion, all the stuff we've been fed, all the narratives we've been fed, all the untruths we've been fed. And we're waking up. We're waking up now, and it's not before time for us to wake up. So the 1111 portal gives us a great opportunity it's like two doorways. So a doorway to the outer world and a doorway to the inner world. So it opens up that doorway in the outer world so that you can walk into your inner world and actually, woo, there it is, bingo, you realize your potential, you realize your desires and your wishes, and it's a really, really potent, energetic time for releasing all that does not serve you and aligning with all that does serve you. So for me, myself, I'm going to go to the Hill of Tara tomorrow. I am blessed that I live quite close by and connect with all those ancient energies. And tomorrow night, online via Zoom, I'm going to offer a beautiful, connected, healing visualization, 8:30 to 9:30 Irish time. I will put a link under this video. I feel very strongly about this, and I just feel that it's a great opportunity for us to really, really connect with the power that's within us. I'm beginning to realize it more and more and more with each day as I connect more and more. And I've been working as a healer now for 20 plus years, and I mean full-time. So it's like all the clients that I've seen, all the people that I meet, all the beautiful souls that come my way for healing or for conversation. And I run a beautiful women's circle here every second Sunday. I don't have one today, but all of this is very potent, where we can actually walk through those doorways and we can illuminate from inside out. So tomorrow is a day about illumination. So Relight Your Fire was something I started way back in 2020, and it was with the guidance of the angels, and it was about relighting that fire within, and sometimes it's a little burning ember that turns into like sparking fire, and all of a sudden, before you know it, your flames are growing higher and higher and higher, and this helps you to evolve into a higher state of being. And obviously, when you're evolving into a higher state, you're at a higher resonance. So your outside world is like manifestation. You start to see higher vibrational situations and things in your pathway, in your life. And it's just so much easier to connect and to just start moving and moving and moving and moving and moving in that direction. I've taken 3 boxes of cards out of my card drawer. I probably have about 40 in there. So I have the Healing Energy Oracle cards. And obviously this is a generic one for all of us. So I do angel card readings online and here in this space if somebody wants a full hour of a reading / healing. But for now, we're looking at the 1111 and we're asking for a card that will help us all to align to our power, our love, our joy, our purpose. So here we go. Woo! Shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells within me. How appropriate is that? So connecting in to that well of wisdom, to that soul spot within, and realize that the light dwells within. So that's actually what I'm doing tomorrow night, is helping people to connect in with that light and relight your fire, is what I called it. Well, actually, it's what the angels told me to call it 4 years ago now. So you're a shining light, and it's really important to remember that. So I did take out the Archangel Michael deck of cards as well, because when we're releasing and letting go of connections and fears and phobias and old habits and ways of being, Michael is a massive, massive presence, a beautiful angel that's here to keep us safe. Oh my God, he's touching my nose. To protect us, to cut all those unhealthy etheric cords. Remember, he always leaves what's healthy and decent, what we still need, but he cuts away everything that's useless to us, that's only holding us back. So let's see what Michael has to say specifically around the 1111 portal. So please now, Michael, an appropriate card that we can understand and work with. Okay, eternal love. Okay, without glasses now, I'll have to hold it out. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. And that is amazing, because once you go through the portal, as I said, like an outside door and then an inside door, it's easier to perceive the love that's actually all around you. You know, it allows you to focus on the higher vibration so that you do understand all the love that's around you. And I put on a rose quartz pendant coming onto this video. And this always reminds me of self-love, you know, love for the self. And when you can love yourself, you can actually love everybody else also. I did bring a third deck of cards, yes. The power to surrender. Okay, so obviously, if we're raising our vibration and releasing and letting go of the old, sometimes it's difficult. I'm not going to say obviously it's difficult, but obviously we need to surrender stuff. But, you know, old habits die hard is a saying, you know, that I kind of want to realize that it's outdated now. It's a saying that I learned as a child. So now I'm just saying we can just release easily. So, but to release it fully from the cell, you know, sometimes you say you release it, but it's still stuck at cellular level. And this is what I'm doing day in, day out with people, is helping them to open up the cellular memory and to release what's stuck inside in the cell that's actually running the program in the background. So I'm asking, what do we need to surrender? Because surrender is a very different thing to saying, oh yeah, I forgive, I let it go, I don't need that anymore. When we surrender, very often it's in a place where, you know, we're broken down by life or something, and we just are so flat that we just say, I give up. But that's a surrender. But this is a conscious surrender, saying, I surrender it, I hand it over to my highest self, to my highest power, to the divine light within me, to the divine light around me. So I'm just going to choose one card, one appropriate card for the 1111, so that we can really advance ourselves and really come into our true power. Okay, so there's actually two coming together, always a good sign. Surrender resentments is the first one. You see a lot of red, so a lot of that is held in the base chakra. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. And you see the letting go, see the umbrella flying. So the red obviously is the base chakra area as well, you know, where you feel powerless, you know, and it's your foundation. So if you can really let go of all those resentments, your foundation becomes clear. And when the foundation is strong, obviously everything else can build on it. So this is the first thing to do, is to be able to just let go of those bloody resentments that are holding you back. So like anger and resentment is held all in this area here, the liver, spleen and gallbladder. And it's a very restrictive energy. And it's something that I do work with a lot with the integrated energy therapy and with the angelic healing therapies that I do. And if you can really just surrender, it's just so easy then to let it go. But it can be stuck there without you even knowing it. So someone did you a wrong. Maybe they were just meant to be that player on your stage to help you to grow. So we really need to be able to look at things from a different slant, from a different angle, from a different perspective, and make sense of it. Or you mightn't want to make sense of it at all. You might just say, I just want to feel good. Why am I holding on to this baggage? Because the only one it's hurting is you. So it's time to let go of it and open up that. Look at it blowing off in the wind. Whew, off you go. And the next one is surrender negative thinking. Now, they're quite connected. And you see this, the oranges and the yellows. So we're moving up actually with this then into the sacral and the solar plexus, was our creativity and our power is being inhibited when we're holding on to negative thoughts. So they're very related, because if you're resentful, you have negative thoughts towards somebody or something or situation. And I'm not saying that you condone whatever it is, but I am saying it's time to set yourself free. So, surrender negative thoughts. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So again, this is so that the negative thoughts are allowing you to recognize them, acknowledge them, say, thank you for reminding me that this is still in here, and then release it by replacing it with a positive affirmation. So, I forgive you and I set myself free is something that I'm not sure where I learned that. Was it Wayne Dyer maybe along the way, or it could have been Angel Ariel, I'm not sure. But I forgive you and I set myself free is something that I feel if somebody directly aims a hurt at me, I now recognize that it's a hurt that's within them, that they're just projecting outwards, and it's my choice whether I want to take that on or not. But obviously, as a child, sometimes you don't have the choice and you can be overpowered. And they're stronger resentments that, start to hold tight inside in the body. But again, you don't condone the action. You set yourself free. So I'm going to leave you with, I forgive you and I set myself free as a positive affirmation to help to raise your own frequency, your own vibration, so that you may see in your outer world a reflection of some of that love and power and just enormity that's in your inner world. So we're going to relight that fire. So if you do feel like joining me tomorrow night, I would be absolutely delighted. It will be on Zoom. So you need to register before 5 p.m. Irish time tomorrow, which will give me time, or 5:30 because it's on at 8:30, which will give me time to make sure to send out the link to everybody and then settle myself into connecting so that I can give you the best of me and the best of what comes through me. Namaste.